Nothing is promised or guaranteed. Another service that we are offering as well is our outsourced CFO services here. That is a game changer there, which is our outsourced CFO services. Basically, for those business owners that, don't want to deal with the accounting stuff and just want things done for them, or able to want to also be able to raise capital for your business. And so the ability to legally monetize your connections is something many have been waiting for quite a long time. So what we're going to do is we're going to prepare and prep you in order to do a crowdfunding offering. The exempt private offerings have traditionally served as an important role in providing capital for smaller and mid-sized companies, often along their path to a public markets. You can click there to get a free consultation. Once you go through our process and we actually do our due diligence, we also offer you the ability to start a business, but our business plans are $434 plus, which just includes the state filing fee as well as a compliance. We also provide accounting software with all the time-saving tools you need to grow your business, from bookkeeping, accounts receivable, accounts payable, cash management, cash flow, real-time financial reporting, unlimited phone and email support, review reports. You can do bill pay, invoicing. We'll do your Form D document preparation, your subscription agreement, your investor questionnaire. Over 1 million subscribers love Xero. We have a CRM integration, reports and dashboards, document management, as well as a free accounting software to meet your business needs for a 30-day of QuickBooks or Xero, whichever your choice is. We also offer the services of our tax advance loans, wealth management, tax resolution. But yes, you can get $50 cash back reward by downloading our Banking as a Service tax filing app, which is available in the iOS Apple Store or Google Play Store. Secured advance loans are available in 15 states. APR depends on your resident state. So, that's there for that. We also offer tax resolution services with licensed enrolled agents as they're able to practice before the IRS. We provide extension of time to file your tax returns. If you owe the IRS more than $10,000, we're able to assist you with that. We help you with an offer and compromise, which is the ability to pay income, expenses, and asset and equities. We want to make sure you're eligible. We also explain, what the fees are, which is non-refundable paid to the IRS, and the forms and what the requirements are. We also offer payment plans for those individuals. So we also offer the alternative banking, which is available for personal and business tax prep. You can download in the Apple Store or get it on Google Play. And for businesses, we also offer small business loans. We have a lending platform, so we're a multi-service financial service company. No hassles, no hidden fees, no false promises, clear expectations, and transparency that understands your financial needs, higher customer satisfaction rate based on a belief that our customer needs are the utmost important. You click on this link to apply for a business loan, simple interest term loans. So you're not on the banking hours of the 8 to 5 or the 9 to 5. We're open and available 7 days a week. We have a 24-hour call center that was able to answer your calls as well as forward your questions about any of our products and services. Broad business types. Our lenders do not have a restricted merchant list. We welcome all for-profit businesses from traditional retail stores to online and home-based businesses. We can lend them all. Our lending platform can fund them all. You must be in business for a minimum of 3 months with an active business bank account and must have a minimum credit score of a 600 FICO. The eligibility in the states, beer business loans, small business loans, merchant cash advance. Of course, you can download our mobile app as well as prepare and file your personal and business tax returns. One of the things that I like is the business incorporation. So we are in America, which is the land of land of opportunity. And so a lot of places are not offering business incorporations. So whether you're starting your first company or expanding your current one, we can take care of the paperwork needed. We offer convenient, fast, and affordable services that are backed by 100% satisfaction guarantee for all the service fees. If you need help starting a business, to form an LLC, an S Corp, C Corp, professional corp, a decentralized autonomous organization, an LLC, a nonprofit, it's going to be $434, which includes a state filing fee as well as your stock certificate, your compliance, your bylaws, articles of incorporation, your EIN. We're going to give you the whole business kit to get you started, as well as the bank account services as well, helping you open up a bank account so that you're able to start off your business from the gate. We also offer our business owner retirement plans. This is something that a lot of business owners are not aware of, not saving for retirement. We offer the safe harbor 401k plans that are designed to allow owners and highly compensated employees, generally owners and those making over $130,000, to contribute up to the maximum dollar as their 401k elected deferrals without regards to what other employees contribute. The maximum deferral for 2022 is $27,000 if a participant is age 50 and over. This is for safe harbor 401ks, traditional plans as well. You can download our safe harbor 401k plans, our business owner retirement plans, our retirement plan rate fee. For also in our business services, we offer the Credit Strong business, where you can get a $10,000 business trade line off of your EIN. The crowdfunding advisory services is also a game changer. A lot of tax companies are not offering that. We're offering crowdfunding advisory services, so you don't always have to, go to the bank and apply for a bank loan using your Social Security or your tax ID. We provide startups crowdfunding advisory services to meet the SEC eligibility requirements for form crowdfunding submission to regulated funding portals. If you ever want to go and try to start crowdfunding and you don't have your financials in order, we've been down that road before, so we know the ins and outs of what's going to be required, for you to get on board and launch a crowdfunding campaign, and what investors are going to be looking for. Exempt private offerings have traditionally served an important role in providing capital for smaller and medium-sized companies, often along the path to public markets. We offer the tax, accounting, audit, assurance, and advisory services. We're going to make sure that we're going to help you follow all your forms, unaudited consolidated financial statements prepared in accordance with the U.S. General Acceptable Accounting Principles, which is U.S. GAAP, and the report disclosure requirements, account reconciliation, financial data, and prior to 2 fiscal years are included. Short-term debt, long-term debt, accounts receivable. We're going to do the forecast, voluntary benefits. The initial consultation fee is about $600 to $680. Our full crowdfunding advisory services is $3,000. Outsourced CFO services includes the following: bookkeeping, accounts receivable, accounts payable, cash management, cash flow, real-time financial reporting, unlimited phone and email support, 30-day free account software to meet your business needs. And there's a whole lot, that we offer here. Another thing that we're looking at is our banking as a service. If you're a small business that is, starting up, you might not have time to go down to the bank and open up a bank account. Well, we're going to do that all for you, through our online partner portals here. So once you incorporate your business and have that EIN number, we're going to be able to help you navigate getting that bank account, all online. So MKG Tax Consultants is enabling startup businesses to open bank accounts conveniently from their mobile phones. You can send and receive ACH deposits, instantly issue virtual and plastic debit cards, pay bills, manage cash flow securely online with an FDIC insured business bank account. Most economists will agree that small businesses are the backbone to the nation's economy. They create more new jobs, provides goods and services that bigger businesses may seem not worth their while, and support their local communities. Why is it important to separate personal finance for business expenses. Going also to our, you also offering crypto exposure to those individuals that want to, start buying crypto. Why should anyone invest in crypto? There's little doubt that digital currencies have seen remarkable growth spurred on by the incredible growth of Bitcoin and Ethereum. The field of cryptocurrency has only continued to expand. So, there's DAI, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, Bitcoin, XRP, Tether, USD, Stellar, and more. You can buy crypto safe and secure and encrypted with a checkout with a credit or debit card. You can also use Coinbase Commerce to trade crypto tokens for our own MKG Enterprises Corp tokens. You can stake tokens, MKG Enterprises Corp tokens, and you can also buy MKG Enterprises Corp tokens on a subscription agreement, which is $25 a month. You can get verified as an accredited investor. And so our investments is meant for 35 non-accredited investors, and unlimited accredited investors. Buyers, have to set up a MetaMask Web3 wallet or a Trust wallet or a Coinbase wallet. There's risks and disclosures with crowdfunding or any investments. I'll let you read through that. Once again, but this site is going live next week. So we're very excited that, our site is going to be going live. We also offer investor relations, to get verified. We're offering a Fresno venture capital fundraising. Our strive for continued growth and prosperity is to provide businesses access to capital markets by providing early stage crowdfunding advisory services to meet the SEC eligibility requirements for Form CF submissions, for companies to be able to launch on funding portals, for issuers offering or selling securities in reliance to exempt security offerings, exemptions to Securities Act Section 4AC in accordance with Section 4A of the Regulation Crowdfunding, by utilizing the Jobs Act, promoting reservation offerings to small and mid-sized businesses in the Central Valley. We believe now is the time more than ever to raise capital. Crowdfunding via equity or debt offerings due to small businesses being affected by the global pandemic that was upon us. One of the biggest changes the SEC has implemented is the legality of finder fees. So now you can also be compensated for referring investors to invest into companies you believe in. The ability to legally monetize your connections is something many have been waiting for quite a long time. You can raise anywhere between 5 million, 10 million. I think that's a lot better than a $5,000 or $10,000 bank loan, or even a smaller loan that these micro loans. Exempt private offerings have traditionally served as an important role in providing capital for smaller and mid-sized companies, often along the path to public markets. What our introduction is, our investment objectives, and our about our company, how to reach us and how to contact us, and of course, the risks and disclosures. And if you want to contact us, we have a contact page where you can reach us here. If you have any questions or would like to get in touch with us, please send us a message below and we'll be in contact with you shortly. Normally, the turnaround time is anywhere between 2 to 4 hours. But once again, this is going to conclude, our preview and our early release of our MKG Tax Consultants website that is going to be live next week. I'm so excited. It's been a long time coming. We've been in stealth mode, but now we're coming out of stealth mode. It's almost like watching Star Trek where they're in warp speed, and now we're coming out of Operation Warp Speed, bringing this something new and fresh to the Central Valley.